Dyer's Daily. This is going to be somewhat embarrassing because, to be honest, when Disney purchased Lucasfilm in the early 2010s, I just thought, meh, right? And this is going to be quite unpopular because most of their business model these days seems to be placed around what they can do with Marvel and what they can do with Star Wars. The other stuff kind of goes by the wayside, in my view. And to me, I was into Star Wars at one point. I had a lot of the toys. I think I had a Death Star, and there was, the little fighter jet thing that used to break apart and stuff. I had all those things. I enjoyed the movies, the original trilogy, but really after that, I think I watched episode 1 and I might have fallen asleep during it. It just didn't appeal to me, to be honest. So when they acquired that, I wasn't really that interested. I thought about, perhaps giving it a try, maybe with adult eyes. I can look over it and try and appreciate it, but it just seems like a lot of things these days where it's an overreaching universe with tons of things, and longer it goes on, the more you feel like somebody coming in from the ground up doesn't really work anymore, because you need all those years of having followed the franchise. Now, aside from playing Lego Star Wars on whatever console I happen to have, I don't really have much affinity to that universe. I don't know all the ins and outs. I've heard some of the radio adaptation that was done in the 70s and 80s, but other than that, that's pretty much it. I realise I'm coming in from a much better position than someone who's never seen anything, but I'm just not sure that I have the time to commit to these things. I do think it was a good acquisition because Star Wars, again, like Pixar, encompasses what Disney are about. Great storytelling. It's just that for me personally, I feel that these days it kind of detracts from everything else. There's always a Star Wars series going on somewhere on Disney Plus. I think I watched the first episode of The Mandalorian and I was technically impressed by what I was seeing, and Baby Yoda or Grogu or whatever he's called is kind of cute, but other than that, it's like, well, I want you to invest in something that is non-Star Wars or Marvel related. But there we are. What do you think of the Star Wars universe? Are you a fan? Do let me know. Maybe one day I will change my view, but at this moment in time, that's it, I think.
Dyer's Daily.